Hey all, Sean here, back again with another edition of Game On Cards and Collectibles. I was at a card show this last weekend, just a small local one here, maybe 40 or 50 tables. I was interested in looking at, possibly buying stuff, but most of the dealers I talked to weren't interested very much in doing any kind of trading. And there's something that caught my eye, and that is this 1985 Hasbro Transformers card number 186, Autobots to the Rescue. And the gentleman that had this card in his case had a few others as well. He had a few 9s, he had a couple 10s, and I knew that I'm always looking for, kind of unique, low pop things that are nostalgic to me as well. And I was a big fan of Transformers as a kid, and I knew that these cards are low pop. So this was a pop 5, and I was excited to pick that one up. And then I wasn't really seeing much else on the tables. And then as I was about to leave, I struck up a conversation with a dealer, and I noticed in his case he had one of these 1977 Topps Andre Dawson certified authentic and auto-graded 10. Now these are actually more common than I thought. There's various graded versions. There's authentic, and then there's authentic auto-graded as this one. There's also versions of this card that are graded for the card itself, which you wouldn't want to grade this one. This one's in kind of rough condition. But as a Cubs fan, you can't tell the story of the Chicago Cubs history without talking about the 1987 NL MVP, Mr. Andre the Hawk Dawson. So I was excited to pick this one up, and he offered it a pretty reasonable price. But I like this one, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. So those are the two pickups that I had from the card show. I look forward to going again in the near future and seeing what else they have. I did see that they had some kind of stale inventory. A lot of the dealers had the same cards that I saw when I was there a couple months back. But now let's get to ripping. We've got a few blaster boxes from 2023 Bowman, and I wanted to open those up today and see what we can pull. All right, let's see what we pull. Now, I have watched a few other videos recently on 2023 Bowman, and I found that it looks to be the best value is the blaster boxes. You can definitely get, hey, that's a good way to start. We're getting a Cub here. In the blasters, you can get a nice variety of color, both paper and chrome. They do come with like a green lunar parallel, which is, I believe, an exclusive to the blaster. So you do get some nice variety. Obviously, some of the rookies that we're looking for is Drew Jones. He's one of the top prospects in this product. And me personally, I'm looking for some Mash Mervis. As a Cub fan, he's our #1 prospect. Me and a bunch of other Cub fans, we're looking for some nice things from Mr. Matt Mervis. I am by no means an expert of the current year prospects, so I might pass a few by that you guys see and are like, oh, that's a good one, but I don't know a lot about most of the prospects. I do follow, some of the general higher rated prospects, but overall I don't know who a good value is necessarily. So I do like the variety that you get in Bowman, because you've got your rookie cards, which I'm separating here. You've got your paper, you've got your chrome with the first Bowman chromes, and of course you have all the parallels frankly too many parallels these days. I started opening Bowman back in 2015, 2016, right in there. I was a little bit late. Oh, there we go. Solano, I'm not familiar with him, but you've got a blue parallel paper, number to 125. I really like the simplicity of how it was, 5-7 years ago when I first started opening Bowman, where you just had, your handful of different color parallels, but there's so many now. Almost everybody can get any kind of parallel that they want. It's pretty watered down, which takes away from the secondary market. But I get it as a business, Topps, Bowman, they're going to want to give access to everybody to have something to be able to open, and they're going to print the heck out of it. So, I understand it from a business perspective, but as a consumer, a collector, a reseller, what have you, it makes it tough to when there's just so many varieties out there of the same prospect or same player. De La Cruz, that's a nice looking card. Do like those inserts. Have yet to see any of the top prospects. Peyton Graham, I think he's might be in like a top 10. And of course, it depends on what source you look at too. There's a wide range of thoughts and rankings on a lot of these prospects. But it's fun. These are cards that you can hold on to for a few years until they get called up, or you can sell them on the hype of the prospect itself. Hey, there's a Christopher Morel. Hey, this is a Cubs pack, Suzuki. September, Jordan Walker. That's kind of a cool insert. Got a color coming up. James Wood, green, not a first. Nice looking card though. I do like the design this year. And then there's your green lunar parallel. So got a couple back-to-back parallels there. Back again to the design this year. I do like it. I love how you can easily see the centering. I always look for that when I'm shopping for cards, or I'm looking at my own cards, interested in putting them in, sending them into grading. You can really tell by the borders left to right, top to bottom, when they have a nice clean border like that. So, it's a very traditional type of design, and I think they did a good job with it this year. 2023 Bowman comes in a jumbo box, which I think are going for way over $500, maybe $600, something crazy like that. I guess you're guaranteed a few autos in that, so that's part of the reason why it's so expensive. You can get a basic hobby box for around $250, I think, $250 to $300, which is still really pricey in my opinion. And I think you might be guaranteed an auto. I'm not 100% sure, but the blasters, I've watched a few different videos on some of the YouTube creators. I've watched a little bit of box breaking, and I think overall your value, if you're just looking for some basic parallel, some basic color, some rookies, some first Bowman, I think your value really is in the blaster box for about $30 to $35. You can get a nice blaster box and a variety of parallels. And then if you don't get what you want, you can go out and get your individual card that you're looking for on the secondary market. So still haven't seen any big hits yet. Not that I'm necessarily expecting any in a blaster box, but I've got a insert coming up here. Got the pass watch there. Off to a nice start his rookie campaign. Adley Rushman, that's a nice looking chrome parallel insert. Put that one aside. right. Sleeve up the Rushman. Really cool looking card. As we near the halfway point here of this Bowman rip, I just wanted to thank everybody for taking a few minutes of your day to watch my video. Hopefully it's somewhat entertaining and you learned something. That's kind of my goal. And I appreciate you following me as through my collection and this hobby journey. Always try to, there's that De La Cruz prospect again. Always try to provide some insight as to what I'm doing, hopefully a little bit of a strategy and just enjoying the collecting and enjoying this hobby. So thanks again for hanging out with me today. All right, not too much in that pack. There's a few other prospects that are pretty decent, I guess. It's not considered a really high potential rookie class from the so-called experts out there, but pretty solid up and down as far as depth. Outman, that's a guy to watch out for. He's off to a good start. Kind of came out of nowhere. I don't think a lot of people were expecting him to really contribute the way he has so far. So, and of course, him being on the Dodgers helps contribute to the popularity as well. There's another Jordan Walker September, lights on September. Braylon Bishop, he's decent Pirate prospect. Oh, we got a parallel coming up here. Barola, I'm not too familiar with him. It's a Lunar Glow. I do like, one of the newer parallels I really like is the Green Grass. I don't know if you guys have seen that one, but really sharp looking. It has the edges. It's a chrome card. It has the refractor edges of green grass. So it's really cool looking. I think it fits pairs well with the baseball cards in general, and I do like that one. So I just don't think we need all the different color crater parallels and all that. It's way too much. Starting to see some duplicates here. Crawford, I think he's a decent prospect. Looks pretty sharp. I'll go back through these two and see if any of them are worth grading. They've got some good deals going on with both PSA and SGC right now, so you can send in cards pretty cheap for the current year cards. All right, that pack wasn't too bad. Let's see what we have next. I do like how you at least get an insert or some sort of a parallel in just about every pack. There's the Miguel Vargas insert. Elijah Green, he was a top prospect, I think last year. And I do like how you get at least one first Bowman in every pack too. So, like I said, nice variety for an inexpensive rip, something fun and entertaining. Don't expect to pull, an auto or anything crazy. Got something coming up here in a minute. So I've got a black background. Could be something. Oh, that's a neat looking card. Ellie De La Cruz Spotlight. Sharp looking card. Wonder how rare those are. I'll have to look that up. I think it's funny, as I'm looking through here, some of these position cards like the catchers just get no love in the hobby, and I don't understand it. you know, pitchers and catchers really, you know, the battery, just there's no real love unless they're just an absolute Hall of Famer, someone like Kershaw or Nolan Ryan. But just really, it's just here comes another spot. I guess they're not. That's a nice looking card though. Not too rare considering I got them in back-to-back packs, but really sharp looking. I might just send that one in anyway for grading because it looks so nice. Yeah, I just think it's funny how certain positions just nobody has interest in the secondary market, I guess. But if you're a collector, it doesn't matter, you know. Collect your favorite. If your favorite players, you know, Gary Carter, or you know, even though they, from a baseball perspective, they're in the Hall of Fame and they get credit. You know, they're appreciated in the league. The hobby just doesn't take to them for very much. So, the Beatty. Oh, here we got a green. Not a first. Not familiar with Ventos, but nice color. Serial numbered card. Go ahead and sleeve that one up. Nice little collection started here of different parallels and rookies. Ryan Jorge, not familiar with him. Probably pronounced his name wrong. Luis Rod, no, don't know him. Encarnacion. All right, not too much there. Few packs left. Tovar. Got something coming up here. There's a Shohei. Lonzo. September. Those are nice looking inserts. I do like them. Colby Thomas. It's a refractor. It's a lunar first. All right. That one looks to be pretty decently centered too. I just don't know. I don't know the prospect, so could be something, could be nothing. Maybe he'll end up being called up. We'll see. That is one of the nice things about prospect is, you know, you can make a decision if you want to hold them for a while or sell it now. At least they tell you on some of the inserts what their ranking is, so that helps. Hector Rodriguez. I think he might be a higher ranked prospect. All right. No Matt Mervis yet. Corbin Carroll, nice looking card. Insert. Churio is a. Oh, hey, we got the Drew Jones. Very nice. Top prospect in this set. Sleeve that one up. Looks a little off center maybe. I'll take a closer look at that one later. I won't keep you guys on that. We'll see if we get any last pack magic here. All right. Oh, got something coming up. Drum roll. Another spotlight.